Okay, students, after discussing the limitations of planning, we are moving on to one of the very important heading for 5 marks, and this is one of my favorite topic, that is considered as process of planning. How planning is to be done, it's not like that today whatever we decide for the future is considered as plan. No. There is a certain systematic steps which you need to follow to make a plan in any business unit. So today our main topic is, and one of the favorite topic of the board is considered as what? Process of planning. Alright? Now students, few of the questions before proceeding with the main heading. The first functions of management is which one? Remember students, first function of management. Yes, that is called planning. And the last functions of management, that is controlling. Very true. Hence we can say that the planning is considered as the first step and controlling is considered as the last step of management. But same way, planning has also its first step. The first step in the process of planning, that is determination of what? Objectives. Determination of objectives means what? You need to decide some target if you want to make a plan. I am reading it for your convenience so that it will be easy for you. The first step in planning is setting the objectives. Decides the objectives. It is said that if objectives are done in a proper manner, what will happen? Planning becomes useful to the management. It must be done in a proper manner. Then further, objectives should be pragmatic. Pragmatic means what? Achievable. Your objectives must be achievable. Divya said me yesterday, sir, what is the meaning of the word pragmatic? Pragmatic means what? Achievable. It means they should be realistic and intellectual. Hence, we can say your objectives must be set in such a way that they are studied in a proper manner, they are pragmatic, and they are realistic and intellectual. Alright? Moving on to the second point, clarifying planning premises. Now question can be asked for 1 mark, what is called premises? Generally students, we know that if at all I say premises means what, you might be saying the area. But in planning, premises is something different. Right? Let me go through it. After determining the objective, clarification of planning premises is must in the planning process. Now very important one. Premises means what? Assumption. Whatever you are assuming, that is considered as what? Premises. This premises means what? Assumption or forecasting. Forecasting is made after the consideration of which factors? Internal and external factors. You will be forecasting after keeping in mind both internal and external factors. Then further, if the premises are not clear, then the entire plan will be failed. Now here again, premises means what? Forecasting. Moving on to the third point, that is collection and analysis of information. You people start collecting the information that how you will be achieving the objectives, details. After planning premises, what is premises? Premises is considered as what? Forecasting. After planning premises, necessary information has to be collected either directly or indirectly. After the collection of information, its classification, where it is, yes, either directly or indirectly, its classification, analysis and interpretation is to be done, which helps to achieve what? Objectives. Whatever information you have collected, you need to do classification, analysis and interpretation. Now these 3 points are related with each other. Let us take the example in your board, you want to achieve 90%. So that is considered as what? Determination of objectives. Second point comes, that is considered as what? Clarifying planning premises. Assumption, what you have thought 90%, are they achievable for you or not? Third thing, collecting and analyzing information. You collect information from all those students who have achieved 90% in board. You collect the information, how they have achieved. You analyze it and you find it out whether it is going to be fruitful to you or not. Moving on to the next topic, that is preparation of alternative plan. Students, in any business, it is very much necessary to go for what? Alternative plans. If not this, then we will concentrate on this. You might have also prepared an alternative plan. Your main plan was to set up how many percentage? 90%. But you might have also thought, if not 90, let me go for 80%. Let me go for 85%. After collecting, analyzing and interpreting information, alternative plan is to be made. You need to make what? Alternative plan. A list of alternative plan is prepared. Example, sale of goods either by producing or by purchasing. You need to do sales, whether you yourself will be making or you will be buying it from others. That is called what? Alternative plans. Next comes, that is considered as what? Evaluation of alternatives plan. You need to think that all those plans whichever you have gone for, various alternatives which are feasible. Feasible means what? Which can be achievable. Again, your alternatives must not be like that 100% because it is not what? Pragmatic. Alternative plan must be always what? Feasible. Various alternatives which are considered feasible are taken for detailed evaluation. Factors affecting units and contribution of each alternative is to be considered. सभी तरह के alternative plan आपको decide करके उसको study करना जरूरी है. Then further, it is an intellectual. Intellectual means what? Thinking. Mathematical and statistical plan will be very much helpful to you. Then further, an ideal plan is prepared with the help of what? OR. OR is standing for what? Operational research. You are selecting a plan which is considered as ideal plan only when you go for all the types of its details investigation in the form of mathematical, in the form of statisticals, or you are solving all its complex problem. That is with the help of OR. In 1 mark they can ask you what is called OR. Moving on to the next one, that is called selection of what? Best alternative. After you have prepared the alternative plan, after you have evaluated the alternatives, the next step comes, that is selection of alternative plan. How you will be selecting? After evaluation, after scrutinize. Scrutinize means what? Chanbin. Make a proper investigation, right? That is what they want to do. The various alternatives are evaluated, analyzed and scrutinized for the selection of best alternative. Then moving on to the next plan, that topic, that is formulation and evaluation of supporting plan. Very important. What is called supporting plan? You need to explain with an example. Let us take the example car. Car manufacturing company says that they wanted to start a new unit of tire. That is called what? Supporting plan, because tires is going to be definitely helpful to them in making a car. Different projects or alternatives have to be considered as per basic plan or in support of what? Basic plan. These plans are known as subsidiary or derivative plan. Another project which is going to be helpful in the main plan is considered as what? Subsidiary plan. Example, a car manufacturing company is taking a decision to make or buy tires, then it is known as what? Subsidiary plan. A secondary plan prepared to help you achieve the main plan is considered as subsidiary plan. As the subsidiary plan is prepared, it is necessary to evaluate the same so that it will not obstruct the basic plan. You must not be focusing only on tires. Your main focus is what? To go for what? Car. But you are going for a subsidiary plan, that is to go for tire. And moving on to the last topic, that is evaluation of plan. Plan here means main plan. After formulation and evaluation of subsidiary plan, entire plan is evaluated. Whenever it is necessary, a business unit takes the help of experts. They take the help of experts to get the correct opinion. Expert will be charging what? Fees. Is there any mistake in the plan or not? It helps to get the correct opinion as well as to take appropriate decision. When we proceed step by step, that is called the principle of what? Look and leap. Look is to check and leap is to move forward. In any business unit, you will be proceeding further with a principle of what? Look and leap only. Then further, at every stage, evaluation is necessary. So these are the 8 points. Now I am giving you a rough idea. First is to decide the objective. And the objectives must be what? pragmatic. Second topic, that is clarifying planning premises. Premises means what? Assumption. Whatever you have thought is 100% achievable or not. Third thing, that is collection and analysis of information. You collect all those information which you can collect either directly or indirectly. Then these 3 points are related to each other, that is point 4, 5 and 6. Preparation of alternative plan, you prepare alternative, evaluate, and then finally you select. And then subsidiary plan, and finally main plan. This step must be followed. You cannot write random points, you have to write in sequence. So homework is to write this particular answer minimum 2 times. Depends upon the students. If you want to write 3 times, you can write it out. But this is definitely the favorite one. Alright, all the best.